Howdy. This is a rather quick video, I think so. We are watching earthquake activity in Central Europe. Let's switch quickly to terrain, because I want to show you that there is at least one marked volcano not too far from the quake location, which is the Kaiserstuhl volcano. But we are in Singen, and there has been some user reports. We are talking about a 2.1 magnitude quake with a depth of 1 kilometer, or 10 or 1. There are different agencies. Hitzingen. Im Garten, es hat etwas gedonnert. Someone was in a yard and it rumbled. Die Wand hat geknistert, dumpfes Grollen. The wall has a little bit crackled, and there was also this kind of low sound experience. Was sitting at desk, heard glass vibrating and a brumming sound. Loud. Gespürt nicht, aber ein deutliches Rumpeln vernommen, gehört, als würde ein LKW einen Container abladen. Auch von Arbeitskollegen bestätigt worden. The person didn't feel it, but she heard, or he heard, something. As if a truck would dump some big metal container into the yard. So we have to assume that the sound was significant, since it has been reported. Now let's go over quickly to Google Maps, because there I have marked German's volcanoes. There are, I don't know, more than 70 or something. I found on Wikipedia, so everybody else can find them too. You can mark them on Google Maps and you can check them out. So now let's go over to Google Maps. These are the coordinates. And we are already there. Now let's check out if there is a possibility that the pictures would work, because very often they don't. Yeah, I really would like to see this one, but it doesn't work. See all, maybe this helps. No, it doesn't. What a pity. What to do? So now let's just zoom out here. And I think all these markings here are volcanoes, which are found on Wikipedia. Hohenstoffeln. Yeah, I have been talking about this many times. Let's see it now. This we have here. The pictures are working. That's amazing. Check this out. What a mountain. I think this is created by electricity, and it pulled all the stuff upwards, and there was a very much water included in the whole process. And as higher as it got, the hotter it gets. So the stone or the material, which was quite likely more or less liquid at the moment of creation, got then vitrified by electricity, and the heat yeah, that's amazing. But that's Hohenstoffeln. There are some others too. Let's check out some others too. Hohenstoffeln Castle. Now let's go over to here. Staufen. Here you go. Saved in German volcanoes. There is no picture of that one here, obviously. Yeah, maybe I mentioned it already several times, but I don't like this Google Earth at all because it's very hard to navigate. So let's just try if the pictures are working. This is Hohenkrähen. I have been talking about this as well several times. And I want to mention again, like I seem to repeat myself, but there might be people who have never seen this kind of video. I just want to make you think about one thing. We have these kind of hills which are ancient or old fortresses. There is many hills with many castles in Central Europe and Eastern Europe, in many places. It is nothing special to have a small hill or a big hill with a castle on top of it. Because as they say, it's just practical. You can observe and overview the whole surroundings. You can see the enemy coming. But now we are at Hohenstoffeln, Singen, mountain peak. Yeah, we have similar patterns here with those horizontal. They might be some kind of shockwave patterns. Yeah, here you can see a castle. On top of that small hill. So now let's just imagine you would be here. And you are defending your castle with your friends. And you have seen the enemy coming many days ago, and now the enemy is here, surrounding your castle. These are all your enemies. You probably would need more than just bullets and stuff in order to defend yourself. You probably need food and water. Because if you are sitting there in your castle, the enemy is outside, probably it's very hard to explain to them, hey, we have been here now for 11 days and we are very thirsty. Is it possible that we could go down to the stream here in the valley and get some water and go back in the castle and then we continue? I don't know if there has been this kind of gentleman back in the days that, yeah, of course, tea time, go, get your water, go back to the castle and we continue. No. If you are in a castle and you're trying to defend yourself, and you don't have water, you are probably in the totally wrong place. Your battle is over because you don't have water. So, I somehow came to think that every castle, or let's say 99% of all castles, like medieval castles, on top of hills, had their own water supply, because it's very important. And with this being said, we have to think about volcanism from probably a different perspective. Like I have been writing in my mountain water paper. I won't show this now. I won't put any links below down there, but you can find it. I have this mountain water playlist with some more than 350 videos about the same topic. Vrijheid, freedom. Yeah. You are free to think. So, make the best out of it. And the thing is, there is this certain kind of volcano, which is called Cryptodome. Which means that there is water pouring out of that mountain. And many castles have been abandoned over the years. There's nothing going on anymore. Some time ago, like probably hundreds of years ago, they just didn't work anymore. And I think it could be that the water supply of the castle ceased to exist. There has been some Roman baths facilities found in Germany some months ago, but no water. Yeah, maybe it sounds crazy. Were the Romans so stupid they just built a bath somewhere where there's no water? No. For sure not. They had very good skills. They knew very much about water. So if there's a Roman bath and no water, we have to assume that there has been geothermal activity once in the past, because Romans really loved to bath in hot water. And it was heated by nature. They didn't create any facilities in order to heat up the water too much. They used natural hot water, and they knew some of it can be very healthy. Yeah, it's probably a good thing to stay healthy if you want to defend yourself or conquer some other country or whatever stuff. You need to be able to move yourself. So, now let's go back quickly to the volcano application. Because there's something also interesting about the very location of that quake. Now let's go in a little bit closer. Maybe it's easier when I go back to the Google Maps. No, I won't. I just wanted to show you here, this one. Hohenkrähen. Yeah, it's not visible. No, almost visible here. But check out the form of that mountain. It's almost round. So that's also on the list of the volcanoes of Germany. And there's also a castle on top of that. So, Hohenstoffeln, there's a castle mark. It's a volcano, according to Wikipedia. The Cryptodome, quite likely. Hohenstoffeln Burgruine, there's a castle too. It's also a Cryptodome. And then we have the one I just showed you before. There are 3 volcanoes. Oh, I missed. Anyway, let's make it quick once again. And there's a quake, not really in the middle, but in between those 3 volcanoes, which I find very interesting. Yeah, there's a waterway going. There's even a well, maybe. Water stream starting here. Where does this start? Yeah, probably this. No. Yeah, and what I told you about the castles and the water, and this might be also true for churches. At least the ancient ones. There is a water source under every church. So they are basically beautiful fortresses in order to protect the water. The holy water. There are big doors and stuff, so you can't get in if you don't belong to the tribe. even though you would be thirsty, because they can lock the doors. Yeah, water is very interesting, very important. But anyway, I think I'll leave it here. Just some actual earthquake watching southern Germany. Thank you. Bye.